Hola mi gente, greetings, ¿cómo estamos? How are we? It's me, your girl Che Alexander, la negra que tiene sazón, la negra que tiene sazón, of Sprinkle with Sazon Apothecary and Botanica. How are we? How you doing? How's it going? This message here is for my Libra collective. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, 10th house, Venus, North Node. Well, I said, yeah, 10th house, North Node. How you doing? How you feeling? Where you at? What's going on? How has June been to you? I hope it's been delightful. Here we are on the last day of June, getting ready to enter into a new astrological realm altogether. I'm super excited about it. Don't know how you've been feeling. Libra, there is some astrology that is coming in. Cardinals have been affected by a couple of transits, but really the stress is landing on the mutables now with Uranus moving into Gemini. But this week, the beautiful thing that we have to look forward to is the Sirius gateway opening between July 2nd and 7th. There's a couple of retrogrades and things happening, but we're going to get into what the overall energy of your July looks like, Libra. And then as the weeks pass, we'll have some more in-depth things to look at and talk about. So thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you're well. You should know that all of my books are open for everything. Spiritual consultations, classes. Well, those classes will be coming. Regular readings, abundance rituals. Right now I'm offering abundance, candle services, road opening, as well as justice work. But come July 1st, come just tomorrow, there will be new offerings. And so I hope that this finds you all well. We ask that only spirits of light enter into this space and that spirits of darkness find their light elsewhere. Padre nuestro que estás en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros su reino. Hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestra pan de cada día y perdona nuestras ofensas como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en la tentación y líbranos del mal, porque tuyo es el reino, el poder y la gloria por siglos y los siglos. Amén. Ashe. Amén. Spirit, what do we need to know for the Libra collective at this time for July 2025? Temperance is out. Oh, I see. Temperance is out with the 6 of Cups. Libra collective, that's too much. Give me a little more. Libra collective. Okay, that was a lot, but I'm going to take it for what it's worth because I see what you're doing here. I get the message. I get the vibe. I see it. Oh, gosh. So first things first, Libra, Temperance was the first card out. Then came the 6 of Cups. Then followed by this onslaught, this deluge of information and emotion, essentially. Libra, there is a celebratory energy here. I also feel called to say possibly fertility. I don't know if anyone is celebrating like a 1-year-old's birthday, or an anniversary. Could also be like an anniversary of a shop or business that you have, a business idea. You sold your company, a year anniversary of, or however many year anniversary of like your social media content, or you do those posts where you're like, we made it to 100K followers. There's something celebratory here in the month of July for you, Libra. And it feels centered around something that you have prayed for a long time, something you've wanted for a long time, something you've sacrificed a lot for. And there feels to be like there has been some kind of familial contention when it comes to this thing. You've had to work super long hours for the promotion, and now it's finally paying off. You have the title, you have the corner desk, you have the raise, right? The money is looking like it's making sense, but you spent a lot of nights out away from your family, and there is heavy regret here centered around that with the 7 of Pentacles. You see this kind of like longing, yearning, looking back in the past. Could I have done things differently type energy here. But the 3 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles, along with this Knight of Wands here, is talking about, again, celebration, reciprocity, being rewarded, some harmonious energy, being rewarded for something that you've done, shared, and a need to pour into yourself, and spirit having intervened to make sure that the balance, Libra, was seen in time. is what I'm being told to say. So it's like, I feel like the guides that walk with you, the spirits that you serve, Lord, and Libra, clean your eyes. I don't know what's going on with my eyes here, but ever since I started recording for you all, I'm having trouble with my eyes. So go to the optometrist, go to the ophthalmologist, go get a vision check, maybe fix your glass prescription. Don't get the lashes so long next time in your eye. Something about your sight being blocked. But what it feels like is, again, you toiled for a long time. There were many restless nights, and Spirit knew that if they allowed this to continue on this path in the same way, that you would totally give up, self-sabotage, walk away from the whole deal. So Spirit, Temperance came in as a Sagittarius energy as well, came in to fill your cup, right? As the Queen of Cups here, telling you to pour into yourself, regardless of whatever gender you identify as. What is important to identify here are a couple of things, Libra. So let's start with this. Number one, your spiritual cuadro and your spiritual frame needs attention at this time. If you are a practitioner, then you need to be more on your Dean with cleaning your altars, refreshing them, fresh water, fresh offerings, fruit and pastries and things that they like, playing their music, fresh flowers, right? Making sure that you're lighting the candles and sitting. It is not enough to light and walk away. You got to sit and commune with them. For others of you, it is time to tap into some type of tradition to get acquainted with what it is that you are, no, you need to get into a, what are you saying? Because someone else had that message. Cancer, Leo, somebody had it about initiating, and that's not what this is. This is saying you already have a spirit team in place. The other message, it may have been Cancer, it may have been Virgo, talking about getting initiated, right, finding mentors. They're saying you all have this, Libra. This is not something that's out of your grasp or out of your realm, out of your scope. Excuse me, your scope of possibility. But it's something that you need to tend to, you need to give, right? If you finally prayed for the promotion, it's here. Now you need to feed your spirits. Did you promise them something? They're waiting for it in return. And I don't get the energy either that they're going to cut you off if you don't give it. But what I do get is that you need to make more of a greater effort to acknowledge the role that your cuadro plays in your life. And you need to really sit with them in order to honor that. Is there anything else that Libra needs to know? Wow. 8 of Wands. Excuse me. 8 of Wands is here. There's a lot of go energy, right? Even with that Knight of Wands energy. It's a lot of go, go, go. Celebrate, be happy. Again, enjoy. But not without pouring into yourself. And some of you have to, again, it's balance though. It's not let go. It's not figure it out. It's not cut it off, banish, hex, remove. It's like, you just need to stop beating yourself up. Okay, yes, maybe you missed your daughter's recital because you had to take a meeting at your place of business, right? Or maybe you weren't able to spend as much on your partner's birthday gift or birthday party because you had to pour it into your business. And I feel like for some of you, it's really eating you up, right? It's like when duty calls, the burden of love. It's, you don't know how to split yourself. You can't split the baby. But there is a way to show up in your work, in your creativity. Libra is huge creative energy. You must create. There is a way to do so and honor all of your other responsibilities without betraying yourself. But it's gonna take open and honest communication with spirit to solve it. This feels like heavy mental anguish that settles in the body. So don't allow that to happen to you, Libra. Look. Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. You don't need to feel bad about your successes, but how do you incorporate your family in the success? How do you incorporate the kids in the business without making things complicated, convoluted, or too much work for you, right? But it's like, can you do a take your kids to work day, just one day, and then they can be a part of how they see what you got going on? I don't know. I don't know your situation, but Libra, I feel like you're stuck in the middle, and Spirit is saying you don't have to be. Water Guardian, connect with your emotions, right? What are you really feeling about this? Speak to the people that you think it's affecting. Communication is the key. Just give me one more, Spirit, please. I just need one more. If you want me to have it, it'll fall off the deck. Or are we done here? One more message for the Libra Collective. Whoa, there you go. Oracle, wait for important information. Didn't I say that? Just wait. Hold on. Hold on. She-Wolf, unleash the wild within. So some of you are sitting pretty, trying to play, again, both sides. You need to be a little more rogue. You need to be a little bit more honest at work. Hey, I can't take that meeting. I'm sorry. I stayed at work. I did 80 hours last week instead of my regular 45. Like, my kids need me. You need to put your foot down. For others of you, you need to be more lenient and say, like, who cares if people don't think that my children should be at my club business? I'm gonna bring them in to see how things work. I don't know again, right? But it's like there is some unleashing, some wildness that needs to happen here. Dream and journey, Libra. So yeah, you have some things to think about, right? Trying to make sense of how all of your different lives blend into one another. But if anybody can figure it out, it's you, Libra. You have the charm, you have the charisma, you have the overall long-term goal. It just takes you a little while to get to a decision about how to get there. I know. But if I can help with the decision making, if you need to weigh out your options, maybe it's time to book a Spirit Speaks Tarot reading if we've never sat down. And if we have met before, then it would be a spiritual consultation. But once again, my books are open for all the things. Please go follow me on IG. If this reading resonated for you, please like, comment, share, subscribe with the girls. And I look forward to seeing you soon. But for July, you are going to have some decisions to make about how you show up in your world and who you leave to be unapologetic about it. It's going to be all right, Libra. I promise. I love you. Stay up, y'all. Peace.